saying that, who is not here on Sunday?
The Sunday?
Hannah was so good.
I'm sorry, Carol. Peter, put your hand up. Oh my God.
It's brought everything. It is everything to me. It's given me the opportunity to have a place to live out what I feel is my life's calling, which is to work with youth, and especially in an area that is about building self and working through challenges in life.
It's taught me to not hide behind who I am. I can become more free. I'm learning to open up and talk to people.
And the two things you need while going through cancer and anything tough is love from your family and hope that you'll get through.
Introduced me to this place where people don't care. Don't care, like if you have a bad grade in school, or they don't really care what's wrong with you. They welcome you for who you are, and they just make you feel loved.
You know, we have the body of John Wesley in the basement. No, just joking. But what's so special about the church? It's everybody. It's not just one thing. It's not one thing that separates us from the rest. It's many things. It's, like I said constantly, it's the people. Another thing, it's just the experiences that you have and the events that we do and what we participate in. It makes us different. And it's not different bad per se, but it's just different. Church isn't just about worship and it has to be something strict. It's about a community. And it's about other people, you know, that arguably you could say that you're their second family. They do love you. And a lot of people forget that now. If you are different, maybe that could either be sexually, that could either be mentally. If you are different, not all churches, not even churches, not a lot of people actually tolerate that, and they don't actually accept it.
And does this church accept them?
They do. A lot, definitely.
Ben was born with cerebral palsy. He has only been an individual who has known life with cerebral palsy. That means he's nonverbal and he's non-ambulatory.
Jesus was betrayed by his disciples. I have been misjudged by people that stare and don't ask questions because they are afraid to. I don't have my communication device with me, or they just assume that I am not intelligent. We were able to overcome these circumstances. We both have had our share of criticism.
What could we do here at church to make you feel more included?
People can approach me with a smile and don't make a big fuss that I am in a wheelchair, but treat me like an able-bodied person. Smile and say hello.
I know on Sundays I get out of bed and I'm so excited because I get to sing and I get to just come to a place where I know I'm loved and I don't have to worry about pretending to be someone I'm not.
The youth program here at LAMC is definitely an integral part of this church. Sometimes I wonder if the youth here even know how much they do compared to other kids that go to church, you know, across the country, across the world.
The people, the singing, the people, the jokes, the inside jokes, and more of the people. They're nice. There's somebody that you could bring, that you could have a lifelong friendship with, which is something that's really important.
So the question is, why are kids reluctant to go to church? That's a big question. And I think it comes from a lot of directions. One, I think they haven't found the right church. And that means something different to every kid. Some kids need a church that has more boundaries, more defined definition of what church and what God is. Some need a more liberal setting that is a God of full inclusion.
I'll start. My name is CJ. I go to the School of Life, and my favorite thing about Jessica Foss is her new haircut.
She got a haircut?
Gorgeous.
Some kids need a traditional church, some kids need a more contemporary setting, but until they find a place where they really belong, it's really hard to feel like they want to go.
I think it's the way people portray it. Like, it makes it sound like it's this big, scary, huge commitment that's you're gonna, I don't know, something out of biblical times. You'll probably be stoned, or you'll never find true happiness, or your life will be a wreck. You don't know where you're going.
When you put aside everything you've heard about churches and stuff, and you actually go in with an open mind, you can learn that there's more to just, you have to believe in Jesus, you have to believe in God. You can actually, have fun, meet people, and become a family.
I think if high school kids knew that God rested more in the gray instead of the black and white, which is you're in or you're out, you're this or you're this, you've made the right choice or the wrong choice, I think God really resonates and rests with us in the gray.